Yeah, looking forward to this one. We're getting some fun picks here to end things up. A Brood from one side, a Meepo from the other. And yeah, of course, they got that point of the change to set up some action.
They might actually just go for it here.
They might indeed do it right here. Chains, come in. Tofu is going to offer the step, of course, yet to have a point in the arrow. It doesn't need it, just jumps in. Celery and Tofu coming over to the mid and making sure that first blood will go the way of GAIMIN Gladiators. Still got to be cautious, Quinn.
Celery?
What about a slight up in a second? He's going to keep the Mud Golem on Dark Margo, but indeed, with the focus he was having on the micro, means his main hero gets caught out by Schofield. So you can go for the Atos and the Dragon Lance if you want to start up, or you can go Atos and then straight rush the Ags after.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Rune will spawn bottom. Quinn looking for these supports.
Stinger. He's looking pretty dead. Gets caught with the chains. TPing over, pushing them back with a spear. Quinn jumping down, but the curse is going to bring him pretty low. Dark Margo, a few more hits should do it. Quinn's out.
He got him.
Schofield
still has the ult.
Yeah, he's ready to lock down Celery. Drops the arena, catches the Enchantress. Beast Coast.
Nice
So get
kills.
the both of them. Try and set up Quinn for success. In terms of the outcome of the lane now, Dark Margo, he's ended up 10 minutes in, about 500 gold ahead. So good responses from Beast Coast and matching sort of the way that
here's
both teams are looked towards.
Here's the reveal. Quinn.
The setup, it's a lot of control.
The silence.
It's enough. Quinn's out again.
Nice.
Beast Coast once again round the mid lane. Parker getting involved with that Atos reveal.
He can just keep sending a Meepo to go hunt while he has one Meepo sitting to farm. Yes, he lost his top tower, but Beast Coast is playing fast in the global. Dyrachyo is not ready for it.
He's not at all. They're able to catch him out. Another kill here as Beast Coast. There's no stopping them in this early game.
Let's see how the interaction of what they're saying, the Silken Bola versus the Mega Meepo, that does sound a little bit frustrating for him, but it's going to be really nice versus the split damage. Bottom. They'll find Sacred now. Beast Coast might have to rally over here if they want to be able to get one.
I think they're going to have to concede this Wisdom Rune.
I think they bring 3 or 4 heroes. I don't know if they want to give it up.
He's got his arena. They could definitely try for something with that.
Because they've got global up in about 10 seconds as well, too. So let's see how this fight ends up going down. It's an important rune. It's a lot of experience this early on.
And they're scared to go for it unless Sacred wants to try and run him with the stun. See if he can time it. He's not going to bother. They're going to let Quinn take it. Quinn's able to grab it. And from the side, Schofield did try to enter into the fight. They dropped down the arena. Schofield, he's going to be able to cogs and walk away. Global silence comes out. Tofu falling low. Tries to pull the fairy fire to Lipper. He will die.
They're on Dyrachyo.
See if they can get further control. They got the drag back of the Vortex of Dark Margo into the spear from Sacred. They're pinning him against the wall. Stinger is dying to the summons. They're going to chase him out as the TP attempts there, but Dyrachyo's gone. And Stinger, he'll live. Take the fight a few seconds later when we know the backup. It's going to be there.
They didn't even end up losing the silencer at the end there, right? I think the Centaur couldn't finish him off.
Schofield is going to try with the catch onto Quinn. They've got the opening route into the jump forward from Sacred. With
They've got him.
They've got him again. Quinn goes down. From Beast Coast in those kind of first 5 minutes of laning stage, they were behind, but that's absolutely not the case anymore. Meepo taking the lead and Sacred taking the lead in his respective area as well.
This is one of the rougher games I think we're seeing Quinn really have.
Top lane. Sacred. Get the arena down. Zip 4 from Margo. They're in onto Tofu. We'll be able to get the leap away. It doesn't matter. He's
gonna get Ace too.
They've got Ace as well. They're just too much catch.
Too much.
Beast Coast, when they turn up, there's like until you're able to get sort of that first dispel online, you're going to get caught. You're going to get held in position, and there's not a whole lot you can do.
Oh, and I got to be honest. I feel like a lot of games that we've covered for Beast Coast, Sacred has just been a monster on his Mars.
Well, they don't really have any sort of silence in terms of stuns. It's just an arrow. So he's always going to be able to Mega Meepo.
They lack a bit of single target burst damage as well, too. Like looking at GAIMIN, it's a good amount of spread damage, but when that Mega
another jump. They get the spear back onto Ace. Ace trying to farm under the relative safety of his tower. The global's there, so they can continue to just fully focus the spider. Ace is gone. See if GAIMIN Gladiators can get anything in return. Schofield's getting brought pretty low. Parker, he's poofed away. They'll leave Schofield for dead. He goes
They're gonna
down.
Continue chasing.
See what more they can find here. They're looking towards Parker. These are tanky Meepos there. They're not easy to get. They'll go for Stinger. Can they get any of these cores? Back coming in. Dark Margo's ready to fight alongside Parker. They jump forward. The arena's there. They're caught Dyrachyo.
No shift.
As Beast Coast, they're happy to take this team fight now as the cores arrive. See what more they can find. The root from the net catching onto Celery. See the heals coming through. Not enough to save him. Another zip forward from Dark Margo gets the kill done. Quinn trying his best to at least bring Sacred down, but he
Mega
can't
Meepo
for this. The Meepos are out. The Atos is there. The Mega Meepo fling as Parker throws his buddies down at Quinn. Quinn's gone. Another fight for Beast Coast.
Yeah, it does GAIMIN have the damage.
Yeah. Getting a kill is not easy for their heroes.
See Sacred.
Build themselves. They're going to try for Sacred.
That's a pretty good grab if they get it.
Global comes out. Won't be enough to save Sacred. He's gone. See Dark Margo considering to go back in on this. Parker's coming in from the side.
What's that?
See what they can catch. They get the opening onto Quinn. They're just going to fully focus the Amber Spirit. Quinn's up with the Yules. The net is going to be a little too early, so Quinn's still able to jump away.
Nice juke. They find that's kind of like the dream target, but now Quinn.
Parker was able to close the gap. He had the Blink Dagger up, and he closes in onto Quinn. He'll still get him.
In GAIMIN, it's dodge, dodge, dodge. Even though they have a Crimson Pipe that they maybe felt like they could have fought around, still seems too difficult as Parker, just no fear. Still a minute on Aegis.
Yeah.
He's just hunting. Who's he gonna get? Looks like it's Celery.
He's gonna find Celery. Holding open, dodge. He's missing the secondary and the third net. He'll have one up again soon.
Looks
and Celery does indeed still look to be out of options.
Hello. A Spirit Vessel to boot. Schofield snacks the kill.
Easy kill for the clock.
Damn. I mean, Beast Coast today on fire. 19-7. Continue this aggression. GAIMIN. She said it just feels like they're trying to farm and recover, and they're just getting hunted.
went for quite a big zip there. Won't get anything with that one. Creep wave pushing on the mid. Look for the tier 2. Parker's going to be able to bring around the bottom one. And also at the same time still have Meepo's present in the mid. He's got the main one here. He's ready to jump in. 10 seconds on the Aegis though.
He wants
to
blood.
Try and use it. He goes in straight away up to the high ground. Arena's there. They'll be able to catch both Tofu and Ace. Tofu's gone. Vortex to drag back Ace. He's surrounded by Meepos. They're coming in with the TPs. They're coming in with the from Tofu, but that's Ace gone. Now Duracho's going to get turned towards there. He'll start to back away with the Aegis expiring on Parker. Doesn't want to push his luck too much.
Arrow. That's on Sacred.
Sacred. He needs help. He's going to get it. He's going to get forced out to the side. Parker's going to look to jump back in. Celery's surrounded. As the nets are there, Celery's going to get taken out. Margot was able to clean up Tofu. That's a dieback for the Marauder.
They do not have the damage at all to kill these cores. They got a full 5-second arrow onto Sacred, and he's just perfectly fine. Parker's full HP.
They just can't deal with this Meepo. This Meepo pick was perfect, and Parker's played it perfect.
He's played it so well.
This is something that you've clearly got to be scared of if you're going up against Beast Coast, especially maybe you see some of these other heroes come out.
And look at this. Wisdom Runes. He's going to actually be able to steal one and take the other.
Dark Margot.
Kill for Margot. The Bloodstone pickup. He probably feels like, yep, they don't have damage. If I get Bloodstone off, I'm just going to be able to tank through everything anyway.
I mean, at the end of this game, who's even going to have done the highest damage on GAIMIN Gladiators?
Honestly, it might be Dark Mago. He is.
I mean, no, not Gladiators. I'm saying,
on Gladiators.
Who's actually doing damage?
It's probabably Quinn, just because of
It's still Quinn.
It's probably still going to be.
It's not going to be something like Celery or Tofu sneaking up there because no, it would still
not at this point.
But I could tell you, the number's not going to look great.
Yours is right now.
They can go straight in.
Oh, yeah.
We could just see a blind hook shot or something to start this fight.
Parker's just going to jump in.
And there we go. In on the back lines, they get the jump. Arena's there, it's going to catch the three of them. Spirit Cross is going to be enough to trap Ace. Dark Margot's in with the Vortex. They lock down the Spider. Celery's gone. Ace is down as well. The Global comes out. Duracho surrounded and managed to get the man drop, but the nets are there waiting for him. Poof forward from Parker. Duracho's out. Further control over the way of Quinn. As 3 are dead, 4 are dead. It's a buyback having to come out from Celery. It's going to be a dieback. They may just call it as this game fogged. They're not turning this around.
No chance. Oh, did you see the damage from the overload with the Meepos? Oh my god. The detonation of heroes. Either just disintegrated. Everyone's full HP on. Okay, they got Sacred. Just kidding. But Dark Mago has a regen. Back to full.
They don't look like they're in the mood to make mistakes today. This is some smooth stuff. BEASTCOAST.
Smooth sailing from laning phase onward, right?
No,
from the
don't
first
catch Ace.
8 minutes and onwards. And Ace?
He's looking to be in a whole world of pain here. Trapped in the arena. Can he find any way out of this? He's trying to lifesteal his way up. There's too many Meepos to deal with. He gets caught by the Vortex. They'll move over to Quinn.
Deleted.
Both cores immediately removed from the game. Dark Margo, he's ready to dive in for more. Bullying GAIMIN Gladiators back towards the fountain. Parker brings in the mid. Tier 3s are gone. He's ready to dive in for more. Gets in with the Hex opening on towards Duracho. Duracho's got anything to do, any buttons to press. He's dragged back by the Vortex, but waveform. He's actually going to live. He will get back to the fountain. The spear, my goodness, nearly kills him off in the fountain, but Duracho will survive. Quinn did have to buy back for this one.
For an attempt to hold, but the Rax is dropping anyway.
Down. And Parker, you can see him, he's resetting. So he's going to get ready to jump in again if anybody steps forward.
I mean, they've got the double Hex, they've got the cheese on Mago too, so he's just going to go if they see a target. They see one of those cores.
It's just going from lane to lane here, doing the damage.
Level 24 Meepo, level 22 Storm.
Look at the Atos onto Quinn. First net, just holding him back for now. Dark Margo's in, he's got the mana to play with. They get the spear pushed back onto Quinn, locked down. Jump forward, Global's there. Quinn, he's out. No buyback available for him. Down for 75. they can just continue to pad up their KDAs here, BEASTCOAST, as they look towards forcing the GG out of Gaming Gladiators. Hex onto Duracho, he goes down, and there it is. GG's called. BEASTCOAST with a complete and utter beatdown here in this game one.
My good old, I love that.
Let's hope a friendly, not a condescending game, you know.
He
calling
didn't
him cute because he was not very scary last game. We'll see if Durachito could be a little more scary at this time round.
Be careful.
What is Medusa?
I don't know how much you want. Okay, they're going to go for Scope. There's going to be a lot of decay stacks building up here. Stinger's going to be incredibly strong.
Okay.
Let's see how many stacks he gets. He's at 28.
Oh, he's a big boy. Yeah, they're not killing the Undying.
He's half HP, but he's actually 600 HP, so it's kind of like full HP.
Yeah, if they, I don't think they can fight into this now, Gaming Gladiators. It's a bit awkward.
Goldfield, he's going to commit cogs for it.
Cool, Quinn. I mean,
now they're taking a lot of damage, though, BEASTCOAST.
I mean, they're going all in on Quinn. They want to try and bring down Quinn first. They're not going to be able to do so. Quinn will get first blood, taking out Stinger. Does still die, but looks like Gaming Gladiators may even get more. Chasing down Schofield will get the cogs off, but they'll still be able to take him. But the two supports coming in to help Quinn out wasn't enough to set up onto Dark Margot. He lives.
I'm watching Parker struggle. He is really, really starting to fall so far behind. Salve does get delivered, all right, but it feels like they might have to start doing like tri-lane. Stinger tries to go for these plays around Quinn in the mid lane, but I feel like they have problems in the bottom lane that they need to start fixing ASAP. Tower super early to Ace and Tofu. They're going for him again.
Is anybody going to be able to help Parker? He's got Refraction.
They've got TPs coming. They're bringing the Weaver.
Okay. Sacred. He's able to line up the bugs on towards Ace. They might actually be able to turn and get these two kills here. Deep with the Factory Assault, Schofield runs down Ace. Sacred, he'll finish off the two of them.
Okay.
Very impactful rotation there from the offlane Weaver. Gets the double kill.
See how they try to reestablish things. Mago, he's, I mean, all things considered, not doing so bad, but still, it's 1,700 ahead of, behind his counterpart.
Bottom lane. They're going to get the chance to go on to Tofu. They're bringing in further TPs. The relocate there from Celery to bring Quinn into the action, but BEASTCOAST, they turn up in their numbers.
They bring 5.
Arrives here. They're going to look to try and get the catch on the Celery. They've got the chain. Celery, he's gone. BEASTCOAST.
There you go.
Able to hold there against Gaming Gladiators' attempt to get Quinn involved with that quick relocate down towards the bottom. BEASTCOAST, they were much, much more responsive than Gaming Gladiators signed up or expected for. Bit of a slip up there from the team that's ahead.
BEASTCOAST, they have a trap. They get the hookshot connection. They have damage.
See if they can. They put him trapped in the cogs. Quinn with the Bloodstone. Dark Margot holds him back with the chain. Parker steps up the meld hit. Sacred throws down the Vessel. The bugs are out as well. They can look to go straight towards Quinn. And with the Vessel upon him, there's no healing and there's no saving him. Quinn's gone. Celery also to get taken out. BEASTCOAST. They're making the moves.
Striking back. The meld hits. Did he get 2 stacks on him? I mean, the physical damage was absurd.
It was the one.
Was it just the one? Wow.
I guess he just doesn't have a lot of armor right there.
I guess not. They're actually setting a trap down here for Ace, potentially. Sacred's here with the Vessel. The bugs don't quite connect.
Can they do it without... Oh, with the TPs in, they certainly can.
Ace.
There's not really much to be done here. They're bringing in the relocate. Maybe they could turn this actually. They get the tether across. They're keeping Ace alive. Celery able to heal Ace up a little bit. Still, the Vessel will get thrown down upon him. Duracho turns up with the Stone Gauge. They'll get the stun connection onto Stinger. Stinger will put the ult, turn with the decay, but he will die. Stinger's gone.
Doom.
They'll drop it onto Sacred. As now they look to step over towards him, but Schofield holds back Quinn with the cogs. Sacred's going to be able to back out and hide in the tree for now. Dark Margot is out of mana. He's going to get one more slight off, but that's all he has left off in the fight. He's gone, and Parker also turns up to die to the damage of Quinn. Triple for the Leshrac.
Nice reload in. Duracho turning up this time with the Stone Gaze actually seems like the X factor. Celery, not even going to go down either. They will get Ace, but either way, Gaming, they bring the numbers. I'm sure Quinn or Celery, one of them identified. Yeah, buy a medallion on the support even too. Just any type of little bit of armors you can throw onto this Leshrac, it's going to be important too.
Ace, pretty deep here on the bottom lane.
But very tanky.
Indeed, with the Crimson Guard, it's going to take quite a few hits to take him down. Tofu's heading over.
First staff.
Looks like Ace is very dead, and maybe Tofu's in trouble as well. And Stinger's going to lay down the Tombstone.
Does he get the attack off onto him?
He's into the trees, but the hook shot's up. Tofu and Ace caught a little bit too far along that bottom lane. I guess they just weren't quite expecting BEASTCOAST to turn up with as many as they did, but it's...
Parker does commit for the shard. Okay, cool. Duracio, a big item timing him for him here. Manta and Scotty now versus this range core.
He's just
walking in.
I mean, they all are. They're going to be able to get the jump over. Parker's able to put them out. The Doom will still get laid down to him, but he gets forced up the high ground.
He's still in trouble.
They're going to dive in for him beyond the towers here as they take out Parker. They're diving the base for more. Stinger to go. Sacred also has to run in with the Shikuchi. As GAIMIN Gladiators, they're just into the base of Beast Coast. They've killed off the 3 of them.
Look at Duracio. He's in the base.
He's right in there. I mean, there's just nothing that's going to threaten him. Sacred's caught out by the stun. He's going to be going down as well. They just walk in, kill off the 4 of them, and walk out with no damage done to GAIMIN Gladiators themselves. They can get back to the tier 2 push. I mean, that move there, that sends quite a message.
Oh yeah, sheer aggression there from Duracio and the crew. I mean, the ball has been rolling now for some time. As Schofield perhaps getting caught out again here, Twin.
Oh, they're not slowing down again, the Gladiators. They're going to keep this one going. Schofield, though, will be able to hook shot over towards Celery. Celery's out.
Quinn's going to run. He's got a haste rune. They catch him. Dark Mago's trying to. Ace is ending soon.
Still has some remnants to go with. That was the last one.
Rocket. They get him.
They see him.
That's a big kill.
Oh, that is indeed. Who's going to be able to get the money out of this one? They probably want to try and
give it to Parker.
Parker. They're
force him in.
Parker, he's not going to get it, though.
Whatever.
Dark Mago will. Hey, Sacred stepping outside of the base, but unlikely that the rest of Beast Coast will want to follow. They
need to play
can't
in the base.
start a fight out here.
No, they need to wait till they go up here. And yeah, that is going to be the Aegis reclaimed. GAIMIN just patiently pushing around Duracio. He's just trying to find an opportunity to jump. Throw out some heals here.
Schofield. No him with the hook shot.
Bit awkward.
Get back out with the jetpack. Ace is actually going to jump forward. Locked down onto Schofield. He'll be safe for now.
Oop. He jumps out a little early. Poison splashes to everybody.
So going to tick down pretty low. He's getting chased by the illusions, the Medusa. We'll keep his distance so Schofield survives. Duracio to continue the push. Gets caught by the silent.
Oh, Dark Mago.
On a Dark Mago.
Whoopsie.
He tried to step in on the back lines, but the Doom gets dropped down upon the Ember Spirit. Dark Mago's gone. Duracio steps in with the Stone Gaze. Won't be met by the Glyph. There'll be a buyback from Dark Mago. He wants to go. They've used Stone Gaze and they've used Doom. They want to try and punish this Beast Coast, but it's not going to be easy. Stone catches onto him. He will be forced back to safety. Stinger steps up and immediately gets taken out by Duracio. This Rax, it's going down regardless of what Beast Coast throw at GAIMIN Gladiators. Dark Mago,
he feels desperate.
Gun, but he's caught in the chain stun. He's out of the game for 80. As that's a long time for GAIMIN Gladiators to look to just go again as they can bring in this top lane. Beast Coast without their Ember.
And they're going to reset, heal up Duracio. They're going to keep this push going. They want to end this. They want to close this game out. Dark Mago, he goes for a risky play twice back to back. I think both times just gets caught by the stomp from the Centaur. The war stomp there from the Ace.
I mean, they're kind of stepping out of the base here, Beast Coast, but they've got to expect that the GAIMIN Gladiators are going to stick around and go again. As the creeps are coming in, 45 seconds, no Dark Mago.
Like, Duracio just keeps abusing this backpack Scotty heal thing. He just back up to full every single time just from like some small heals. Yeah, continuing this push. Duracio hits really damn hard onto these squishier heroes. They can't just step up.
They just don't seem to be able to deal with the Medusa, let alone the Medusa with the backup that Duracio has in the form of the Io and such.
He's got a full silver edge now too, even more damage.
Schofield trying to split Duracio away from the rest of the team. Stone Gaze is going to be back up in a second.
Decent onto Duracio.
He's still got the 1 charges, and he's still got Celery with the mech ready to pop.
2-man stun.
If they can get the kills from this, Schofield getting low, they'll drop him into the tombstone, either one of them. The Stinger will manage to live, but Schofield's out. He has got buyback available, and Dark Mago will be back in the game now. So Schofield, he's going to try and get in with the TP to close in onto Duracio. So they back off GAIMIN Gladiators. They've taken the tier 3.
Too much heals, too much auras.
Goodness, Dark Mago is quick with that one. Nearly gets caught out by the jump from Ace. He was ready for that.
Schofield will knock it away.
And Tofu is going to try and battle a bit with Stinger. As Stinger, he's going to hide in the tombstone. But with a relocate,
only temporarily though.
Ready to take down the tombstone and of course take out the Undying inside it.
That's a cute one.
Both supports out once again. No buyback for them.
Mago. Sacred. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Careful.
He gets caught by the stun. He's gone. He can't even time lapse off.
I don't think he saw the Ags Medusa. That little bit of mini stun there.
It caught him by surprise. Absolutely.
The last hurrah, Beast Coast. That's the silver edge picked up for Parker. I mean, you got to just go all in here. But the racks, it's already dropped too fast. One last fight.
The Megas are out. 32 minutes in Sacred. We'll get the time lapse up this time. Beast Coast trying to spam back GAIMIN Gladiators, but Duracho, he's barely going to be taking any damage at all. He steps up with the Stone Gaze. They're having to back away here, Beast Coast. As into the Tombstone again they go, trying to hide, trying to survive. Schofield goes in, drops down the cogs, but he'll immediately die. Once again, no buyback for him. Sacred just gets back to the fountain in time. Will still fall incredibly low here down to the poison damage of Tofu. Dark Margo's trying to dance around them, jumps into the remnant, caught by the stun. He's gone again, no buyback for him. As this game too, it looks undoubtedly to be going the way of GAIMIN Gladiators. I mean, Parker?
Maybe he could get one or two more kills here. The mana's low.
They get the supports, but can they get the cores? I mean, Ace is going to jump back in.
Ain't get to do.
He's gonna, yeah, they've got the follow-up stun onto Sacred. It's now just down to the final two of them. And in fact, Celery's buying back to end it. And they know this one's over. GG is called as GAIMIN Gladiators will take this game too and push this series.
I didn't think it would be that one-sided, but damn. Yeah, Quinn, I guess the first few waves, really in particular, just bringing it to Parker.
Nah, he's warmed up after that game too, unless you know.
Bottom.
He's ready to run it back.
They might be able to get Tofu there. He's got a Fairy Fire. Might actually be okay. No, he's not. And they catch Duracho slipping somehow.
Tofu.
Tough kill bottom.
They're going to try and go in onto Dark Margo. Back up.
The back up.
That should do it. Tofu will die, but with the relocating, they'll take out Dark Margo. And they can chase down Stinger as well. I'll pop the stick charges, but enough manners there from Quinn.
Up top.
Up the kills.
They try. And you see this time around in the build from Quinn, he's more points than Edict since he's playing versus TA. And Parker actually steps up a bit far. He could just be dead in the mid lane.
They get the stun. They're going to be able to run him down. TPs are coming in. Is it going to be soon enough to do anything to turn this? It's not. Parker's gone.
So much damage. I mean, the Edict right there coming into play. Shreds him in seconds and immediately fill up the bottle for Quinn, of course. And he's going to get himself a power rune. Not the best one, of course, but either way, it's a fill up. And they continue the roll.
The classic GAIMIN Gladiators, Lesh, Io looking to be off to a hot start.
Even Duracho, I think he just brought the creep around to the mid lane, pops out, finds himself a nice free snag.
Trying to take this tower.
Quinn just charging in with the Bloodstone.
And they pop the global.
But he is way too tanky.
Yeah, Quinn's not taking any damage at all. And now the global comes to an end. I mean, Quinn and Tofu and Celery, they're thinking about chasing them. They'll get the Lightning Storm connection. Tofu, he's not quite able to close the gap with the blast off. We'll be able to throw a mine down the way of Stinger. Pulverize comes out onto Tofu. He'll get punished for that.
Bloodstone's cooldown. Can they get Quinn?
As they're going to try their best to burst through, and they've pretty much got the whole team here trying to take down this Lesh. They're bringing Quinn low.
They got him.
Get it. As Quinn oversteps the mark and gets punished by Beast Coast.
They heavily overstepped. I mean, a super aggressive move just to kind of go for a silencer there. And they might be able to get another kill here on the reload.
See if he's going to be able to tether across Celery. It's there. The right clicks enough to hit.
Nice.
He's able to save him as well with the Infest. Celery will live.
At least what it looks like right now. Is a pretty good, I mean, it's nice versus that TA, of course. You can itemize afterwards with disassembles and stuff. The Sacred.
See if we can get away from this. I mean, he's got the backup. Duracho's going to try and jump into the
reload.
Get out, but there's more numbers coming in.
It's cancelled.
Global silence is there. Sacred will go for the TP up, but then he realizes he's got the numbers. He's got the backup. They can try and take this fight. He'll look towards Ace. Ace gets the wall down. Sacred able to charge away with the onslaught.
Here comes Quinn.
Healing Duracho up. They're in on top of the Timberstorm with Quinn coming in from the side. Dark Margo's gone. Stun's going to be off the mark onto Schofield, so Schofield's able to toss back Quinn and will manage to TP out there to safety.
GAIMIN once more.
They're diving. They're diving beyond the tier 1 tower. They're on top of Parker. Parker's just to be watched by Sacred and Stinger, as those two can do nothing to keep GAIMIN Gladiators off the TA.
And it's a Wisdom Rune. Oh no, Beast Coast. It's around this timing. Duracho, he'll be able to just snag that one up. They get both.
They managed to hold him back with the Avalanche. Duracho tries to continue to chase. He's going to have backup from Celery and Quinn with the relocate. They're thinking about diving the tier 2, but the mass TP's coming from Beast Coast. They get the toss combo.
Nice connection.
They get the pulverize as well. Duracho's dead.
Sacred. Holy moly. I mean, that was a huge charge.
See if they can do anything more here. He's also been able to finish off the BKB despite dying there, Sacred. So next.
They're cutting off Dark Mago.
I don't know if he's got any way out of this one. No TP. Vacuum. Stun won't be quite there initially, but they're still dancing around him. He's got a bit of protection with the Axe. Gaming Gladiators, they do look to respect that. They know now, actually, that the TP is coming in, and Dark Margaret turns and blows up Celery.
Big damage.
Toss forward here. They're going for more. The toss into the Pulverize. Sacred's able to get the catch on the way. Ace
another kill.
Down. Onslaught for Sacred. They're on top of Quinn. Quinn's in trouble. He's out the one.
They're going to have to buy back here. BEASTCOAST finding an opportunity.
Yeah, buyback relocate coming in from Celery, ready to tether back across towards Quinn. They'll see if they can catch Sacred.
He's got no TP.
He's got Onslaught again in a second, so if they want to chase him... Oh, they're able to catch him. Parker's in a bit of an awkward spot.
Yeah, this could be scary. I mean, Schofield might just show himself and die instantly. He sees them, but he gets caught.
Yeah, he's going down, and with him getting caught, BEASTCOAST probably won't try and do anything about this Roshan. They'll have to let this go. They don't have the full lineup. They don't have the initiator. They know that they're in Roche. Quinn. We'll reveal it, but he's around as he clears out the creep wave. We'll see if BEASTCOAST had eyes on that.
Got the Hex.
He's going to find Sacred. Sacred. He's going to get shoved to the side there. Parker with a nice Hurricane Pipe play there, breaking Sacred away from potential follow-up stuns.
But he has to use his BKB. I mean, look at Dyrachyo try to chase forward here. As we said, a very Dyrachyo play.
He get tossed back. Into the Avalanche, Pulverize as well. The wall's going to be dropped down as well as the three-man vacuum in turn. Dyrachyo, he'll go down the once, but he does start off a fight where Gaming Gladiators, they're able to get both the Silencer and the Tiny.
What a Dyrachyo play. I mean, he's like, I just want to start the fight.
I mean, that's why they give that man the H.
Sure do.
He's the fight starter. He goes in, he gets caught, it works out.
And it's tough for Parker. He had to use that BKB completely defensively, so for him fighting in this, it's pretty impossible. If he steps up, gets hexed, he could just instantly die.
But yeah, no Tiny. They need this Tiny for the toss backs. They need Schofield. Sacred, he's going to try and get in there. They jump forward. They're looking to burst through Quinn. They cannot do so. Quinn's getting healed up, and that's going to be Sacred out for a minute. No buyback available on him. Jump forward from Tofu with the blast off over towards Dark Margo. They've taken Stinger down as well. It's dieback. He's out for a minute. The space is there for Gaming Gladiators to take the mid-racks.
Parker continues to get zoned away. 20 seconds until BKB, and Gaming, they got what they came for. I think it's a fake back.
They're ready to go once more, surely.
Blink vacuum.
Ace is watching.
I mean, they might just have to settle for Schofield, but he wants the big target. He wants Parker, and he finds
to jump in and get the vacuum. Dyrachyo's in as well. They're in on top of the TA. They'll put the BKB on Parker, but Gaming Gladiators will chase him down. He's out for 85. And of course, with the way that he's spent up, he has no luxury of buyback. Cho gets his basher sent out to him on top of the AC. At least a second set of racks. They do still have a tier 2 top BEASTCOAST, so mega creeps won't be an available option quite yet. But the game, on the other hand, it may just well be with these kills that Gaming Gladiators continue to catch as Schofield is caught over in the mid. As Quinn heads over with the TP. They're bringing in a second wave.
Dyrachyo might be saying just hit the tier 4, screw top.
I mean, they've got still such a long time where it's just down to the 3 heroes of BEASTCOAST to try and hold back the full lineup of Gaming Gladiators.
Back
Ace,
1-2.
He's got the catch. There's the follow-up hex. They're in on a Stinger. Stinger's out as well for good. As Gaming Gladiators, they're going to get even more. Jump forward, the blast off over towards Darmago, who'll get off the shield with the Aghanims, but he'll get destroyed by the overwhelming damage of Gaming Gladiators. There's only Sacred left as he's bullied back to the fountain. The tier 4s will fall. There's 15 seconds, and they will have Parker back up. We'll see if he gets a chance to show his face once more in this game, but it looks like the towers, the Ancient, they're going down too quickly. The tier 4s are gone. Ancient exposed. 5 seconds until he's back, and it's 5 seconds too long. GG is called as Gaming Gladiators take